This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.
Yes, you're listening to the Drifty show on Uni Radio Online. Time is 36 seconds, minutes. What am I talking about seconds? Please, my head's not here right now. But yes, we have today, as I said, a special guest on the show today. Oh my God, London's hardest working dancer, businessman, singer, entertainer, Royston. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
No, it's our pleasure. So how's things going with you? Because I know you're a busy man, flying up and down places.
Just trying to be busy, keep it moving, keep on inspiring, you know what I mean? Just living a dream. Well, trying to anyway.
Definitely, man. It's all about living the dream, right? So tell us, how you been keeping busy then? How you been keeping busy?
Things are good. At the moment, just working on the agency R&D Creatives.
Yeah.
We have the Royams, which is the Netherlands brand, shoe brand. We've got the music, which is coming. It's official. Just leaving it out there. Oh, what's going on? We've got the Club Nights, W Hotel, we've got 7 Apples in Italy. We're just moving.
Wow, you're moving. This the fast train to success.
Listen, I'm trying. I'm getting younger.
Yeah, I know, right? So I know you travel a lot. How do you manage to keep this lifestyle all in together? Like, you're up and there, and then like how?
You know, I was talking to one of my friends, one of my best friends today about that, and I just said scheduling. You know what I mean? It's scheduling and it's being honest with yourself and being honest with what you actually do. Sometimes we get a bit manifested in trying to do everything, and I've learned a few years ago. I learned I did so much that actually certain things I wanted to do failed. Yeah. So as much as I wanted to be here, wanted to be there, dancing, singing, writing, I didn't really concentrate on the goal at hand. So now, in the last few years, I've learned to structure myself. I've learned how to plan. And also be honest. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know, can you do this? Can you do that? And I'll be like, yes. And then I actually realise, you know what?
You need the time when I say no. For real. So I know you're actually 1/3 of the trio behind R&D Creatives, right?
Yes.
As you mentioned. Tell me a bit about this project.
R&D Creatives was founded by myself and Dwayne Nosworthy. Dwayne is my business partner, my brother from another mother. And we're an entity in ourselves. We started basically from the dance scene, being dancers. I started from the age of 13, dancing from the likes of Jamelia, Estelle, Kelly Rowland, Atomic Kitten, S Club 7. Yeah, going back. You know what I mean? And, me and Dwayne basically, we ended up being poached by a TV station called Just Fabulous. And at the time we were the faces with Zena and also Kaya, rest in peace, that we ended up being the face of the channel. And everyone just said, oh my God, R&D, just kind of like, I think they got bored of saying Royston Dwayne, it was a bit of a mouthful. So we ended up with like R&D, and we was tagged like, you know, the Black Ant and Deck. Which is a bit weird, but yeah. And as from that, we ended up bringing in Natalie. Natalie was from a girl group called Times 4, an amazing songwriter, model, and she was the bond between the two of us, where we bumped heads, and she'd be like, guys,
she's the glue.
I got this. And it just so happened that the N was there anyway, and it actually doesn't stand for Royston, Natalie, Dwayne. It actually stands for Rhythm and Dance.
Oh wow! It's just I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh, is that where the end came from?
Yeah, it's just ironic that it is. But what we are, we're a creative agency that look after all creatives in the industry. So from singers, dancers, makeup artists, stylists, photographers, anything you need, we can provide, whether we have it or not. And we've been fortunate to work with some amazing creatives, hairdressers, makeup artists, and also artists and brands, providing creative direction, choreography, and the list goes on. So that's like I guess it's one of my babies. That's the agency.
Yeah. So I know every successful business has or faces challenges. What sort of challenges does your business sort of face?
So many, really. I think the first challenge is that kind of defeats me at times is my drive.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want so much more. I want a lot that's not necessarily there, and I want things to happen now. And also sometimes also you have to remember that just because you're thinking something doesn't mean the other person's thinking the same thing. And what I've learned with working in a team is that my ideas are my ideas, not everybody's. And some people are going to like it and some people are going to not like it. Right. So you have to be really tactful when someone says, I don't think that's going to work. You can't take it too personally. Sometimes it might work later, but just not now.
Yeah, so you dance, you sing, you run your own business. That's just, I'm sure you must get a lot from people. Wow, you're so very talented.
You know what it is? I take it in my stride. I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate. I'm originally from East London, Walthamstow, Chingford. I wasn't built like growing up with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know, I come from a very humble family, a very strong working family. My mum's a single parent of 4. You know, I don't really have a father figure in my life as such. So it was just about kind of stepping out of the norm. One thing I'm really proud of myself is just doing my own thing. Because there's many lanes I could have gone. And not saying that any of the lanes are bad, but I like my lane.
Yeah, definitely you have to. If you don't like that lane, you better get off that lane.
Right.
So which one actually comes easiest for you? Because I know all 3 is hard actually to maintain.
I love what I do. I love singing. I love singing. Singing is my passion. Dance is my passion. Being creative is my passion. And what's great about everything I do is with R&D creatives, I get to choreograph. I get to provide creative direction. I get to do movement coaching. So I kind of have that. Then I also do background singing. Then I also sing for myself. And then I host clubs, like we host the W Hotel every Wednesday. By the way, before they come down, W Hotel every Wednesday beat.
We'll be there.
And I'm on the mic there singing. So, you know, I always try and infuse everything into one thing, if that makes sense.
Definitely. You're multi-talented.
Try to.
So I know you spent time out in the USA working and grafting on your craft and stuff like that. How did this all come about? From London to America?
The US was a really great opportunity for me, and I was blessed to work with Estelle. Estelle had a success over there with American Boy, and I was her right-hand man basically, from choreographing to assisting songwriting, background vocals, creative direction, everything. From before she even had American Boy, I was working with her in 1980, and you know, just being that support system. From there, I then elevated and got to work with people like Monica alongside John Legend. We got to share the stage with Kanye West, and just it kept on moving. And New York, I would say, was where I really honed in who Royston was, and I kind of got my own feet on the ground and really pushed my own music and really pushed the brand Official Royston and just building that. And from that, I got to travel the whole of America. I've traveled the whole world, and you know, now America is probably like definitely a second home to me.
That's amazing, man. That is, yes, when someone can live a dream like that and actually experience the things that actually that's a question I should ask. Did you ever think you would accomplish the things you've accomplished now?
Some of my friends call me ungrateful. Some of my friends call me ungrateful, and because I think I take for granted what I have achieved. It's only certain times people like, you know, really go to me like you know you're taking a pee out of it. It's like, come on now, like, you know what I mean? But you know what it is? I just love what I do, and I haven't even fulfilled half of my goals yet. You know, from releasing records with people like Tarmac and traveling around, and written for Deborah Cox and backing vocal on her album, and again being on people like Estelle's album, and just sharing the stage with some of my idols like Usher. Like, you know, I still haven't succeeded what I want to do, and I think some of that is down to my music. You know, some of that's down to having my own dance school. You know, having somewhere where, you know, the youth can come and I can inspire on a daily basis. So until I have those kind of platforms and foundations, and also I need to buy my mum a nice house.
That's everyone's dream, isn't it?
And when she's got that house, I'll be like, all right, you know, I've done all right. There's just a lot of things that I haven't achieved yet, but I am blessed and I'm grateful. But yeah, I ain't done.
Definitely, man. Keep going, keep doing your thing. So talking about doing your thing actually as well, what is the future looking like for you? What projects do you have coming up in the pipeline?
Right now, I'm working with, obviously, we've got R&D creators. We're just, you know, pioneering with that, working with brand new talent, new creatives. We've got some really, well, I can't even say them yet. I was about to say a name. We've got some really good
You can say the name.
We've got some really good artists that we're working with. yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Also, Royams, I'm a brand manager for Royams, which is a luxury high-end sneaker with our Spring Summer 15 collection coming out now. You can purchase them in London at the moment. They're in Harvey Nichols, they're in Zap, they're in Cricket, in Liverpool. So get that online, Royams, ROYAUMS.com. And then the big thing, which I'm really happy and really excited about, is my music. It's been a long time coming. The tagline is official Royston. That's my social media plug, and it's official. It's coming. It's been a long time, but everyone's ready.
We waited. So tell me about the support you've had since starting off your career to the present date now. How's the support been?
Support's been great. I've worked with some amazing people. I've had some great mentors, from Priscilla Samuels, from Teddy, from Shah, just from close friends, from my family as well. My mum's always been a great supporter of me. I think when we are in this industry, we get a bit selfish, because one thing I learned of being in America is that a lot of people stick together. The UK, we're a little bit
excluded.
Yeah, we tend to have something and we don't want to share it. And what I've learned is you can't move if you don't manifest. If you don't let people know what you're doing, no one's gonna know what you're doing. And I think what we do is be like, I've got this little project, I'm not gonna tell no one. Then how the hell you expect people to know? You have to share the word, you have to put the word out there. And people will then say, whoa, you know what? I'm working with this person, I'm working with that person. I've got this radio station, I've got, you know what I mean? Like, it all flows through. And I think people are starting to actually realize that, like, I have a motto in my life, and that's one band, one sound. Without a band, you have nothing.
There you go.
So with that being in place, you just gotta kind of push through. So I would say, like, finding your support system is really important, but also respect it. Take in the knowledge, take in the lessons, and grow with it.
Definitely, man. You couldn't have said it any better. So right now, you know what? I'm gonna throw you in the deep end. You ready for a game called In 60 with Drifty?
Alright. I didn't even get no heads up on this, so...
No. Every time someone comes to the show, I say that they're like, what? I'm not prepared for this. No, it's just simply, I'm going to ask you about 5 questions. You got 60 seconds to answer them.
Alright,
that's cool?
Cool.
First question, what was your last text about?
My last text was, I really apologise, I'm running late, but I'm on my way to your radio.
You got it. You got it. Second question, where was your first date you took a girl on?
Woof. You know what? I think it was nursery. When I was in nursery, I had 2 girlfriends.
You had a date in nursery? What?
I had 2 girlfriends called
Did
Sammy
you not share milk?
No, we shared a bed. We had nap time with Sammy and Katie. I know that sounds really wrong. I don't know how I did.
You got it in.
Sammy and Katie. That was my first date when I was in nursery.
Double date for one person. Third one. What's your favourite meal you like to eat?
Favourite meal? Alright, so I'm half Jamaican, half Australian, so I'd have to say I love ackee and saltfish. That is my...
Some jerk chicken in there.
That's the meal. But also, I have to say, like, if I just need a quick fix on the road, Vapiano's or Nando's. Has to be lemon.
Nando's.
Yeah.
Nando's. If you can't live... Wait, no. This is what I'm gonna ask. If you have to live with 3 items in the world and only 3 items, what would those items be?
Alright, so shall I be strategic or shall I be just honest?
I know one of them is gonna be your phone.
Do you know what I was gonna say? It has to be some form of communication.
Yeah.
So whether it's my laptop, my iPad, or my phone, but my iPhone, every one of them has to have a 3G network. There's no point having it, there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So that's that. I'd have to say, just because I have to always have a good pair of shoes, so obviously Royals, so I've got to look for fresh on that. And then, I need a credit card if there's nowhere to spend stuff. A hat. I got a hat.
Yeah.
When I think about it, these days can get tricky.
Yes, definitely.
Phone, pair of Royals, and a hat.
Definitely, I would have said the exact same 3 things. And last but not least, what was your last dream about?
My last dream. Do you know what? I don't remember. I can't remember. Alright, do you know what? I didn't dream yesterday. I know that much. but maybe the last dream. Oh look, see, there's the dream music right there. The last dream. I don't remember. I think I just came from Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I got it in. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit tipsy, and I think I dreamt something, but I don't think I was dreaming. I think I was up.
You was living the dream.
so maybe that's a combination of two.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. But before we let you go, actually, is there any social media shout-outs so people can actually follow you on?
Yeah, you can follow me on all social media. I've got my website, and Facebook, Twitter, which is official Royston. We've got the fan page on Facebook, which is Royston Troopers. You can go to R&D Creatives, any inspiring talent that needs representation is looking for a break in the room, www.rndcreatives.com. Don't forget to check out Royams, ROYAUMS.com. And live the life, live the dream, one band, one sound, man.
There you go. Thank you so much for your inspirational words, Royston, and do not be a stranger. You know where the Drifty Show is. Shout out. That was Royston on the Drifty Show, Uni Radio Online. We're getting into more music on the way, not long to go, but catch me here again tomorrow from 12 to 3. Let's get it.
Unity Radio Online, uniting through music. This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.